Okay, after demonstration, let's go to the coding, right? So as I've told you that in this session we are going to learn how we can implement the file upload in the Django and Ajax without loading the page. As you can see, that is my Django server running. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create a function. So def company. Okay, this is the Django view which will render the main HTML page will be interacting with. Okay, so return render bracket request comma core /. So let me show you the template you are going to use. It is already created. This is our template called the company.html. So I write company.html. Okay, so this is a small letter. So Control S to save the changes, and then I'm going to include the Django view in urls.py. Right? So I would like just let me copy this. Then I edit company. That is the path. The name of view is company with capital C. Then the name is company. So let me Control S, then go to the browser. Once I refresh here, you can see this is our HTML form. As you can see, the scenario is company registration. So right click, then choose inspect. Okay, choose inspect. So as you know, we are doing the Django JQuery and Ajax, so we need to see if things go smooth on the front end, right? So I've tried to click the submit button, nothing happened. Okay, so this is view, so this is company. Okay, let me open. In company URL, you can see here, there I extended base.html, right? Okay, so this is our HTML page. Let me click on Ajax. No, not Ajax, base. In base, you can see there is a link of Bootstrap 4 and the link of JQuery. I'm using the static connection or the static link of Bootstrap 4 and the JQuery. But if you have online or you have internet access, you can include the online link of JQuery and Bootstrap 4. So document.ready.function to make sure that the document is already loaded. Okay, we do not want to load the the Ajax or the JQuery source code before we ensure that the document is loaded. So when the document is loaded, now we can do the JQuery. So here console.log hi Moses. Okay, console.log hi Mr. Moses. Okay, this is just to test if the connection of JQuery is good. So let me refresh here. You can see hi Moses. So that is the sign that the JQuery linked in this HTML page is working perfectly as expected. So the next thing we are going to do here is start to implement to handle the submit button, right? We need to be able to detect the submit button when it is clicked, so as we can collect all information in user form and submit them to the backend. So here $, okay, then I put submit, I write .submit, I mean detect the HTML attribute with the class submit, which is the form, dot click bracket, then function, right? Then after, I can write console.log single quote, submit button clicked. Okay, submit button clicked. Okay, submit button clicked. Submit submit button submit correctly. It's okay. I want just to print out this message to be sure that the submit button is detected. Okay, so we must be sure that the okay, let me click here. You can see button submit quickly. So if we can be able to handle the button when clicked, that means we can also collect or submit the data from form when the button is clicked. So this is the Django, JQuery, and Ajax, how we can submit how we can upload the file to the backend database without the form refresh. How can you upload user profile, image, and other informations without form load? As you can see, the form, each input of the form has ID, so as we can track it better. Okay, each form input has ID, which can help us when we collecting the value of this input form fields. Okay, so here I can say val first name. Okay, I can declare the variable like val first name. Okay, dollar sign dot uform. Uform is the form. The form you want to collect information from user has the class of uform. So uform.firstname.value, just to collect the first name val. Okay, then I can copy this and paste it multiple times. Yes, perfect. Then after, what I can do here is just editing. So this is going to be the last name. Perfect. This is gonna be the this is gonna be the email, I think. This is gonna be first name, last name, email. I think this is phone number. Yes. And the last is, we have first name, we have last name, we have email, phone number. What else? I think they are enough. So val data is equal to new form data, then data dot append, we append the array data dot append file. Okay, we collect all information from user, we store them in array, and we submit the array. Okay, input ID, dot files bracket 0, Okay, data.append. The append function usually add a certain information to the end of array. So data.append CSRF middleware token. Okay. CSRF token. I can show you the CSRF token. It is just below the form. Okay. Then data.append bracket first name data.append last name data.append email data.append phone number. It is phone number. Okay. The next thing, let me try out to display the collected information from form. Try out to display the information on the browser so as to be sure if these informations from user form are collected by JQuery. So here it should remain the first name. Okay, here it should be last name. Here it should be email. And there down it should be phone number. Let me just try to display this information once the form is filled in and submitted by the end user. So first name is Moses, last name is Moses, phone number is 0525444444. Okay, and that's email. After that, let me choose a file. Okay, let me choose this safe discipline is one of our some book. Once I click submit, you can see information are displayed on the right hand side of my browser. Okay, so now let me write the Ajax function which will help us to submit the information from the front end to the back end. So URL method. Okay, the method is post as specified on the user form. Process data. False. Content type. False. Mean type. Matpat / form hyphen data. Data, that is data, the array we have created. Okay, success, okay, function, Okay, then console.log data sent to the back end. Okay, after dealing with the front end, now let's get back on the Django back end. Then create the Django view, which is Python function to process the received information from JQuery front end and save them to the backend database, which is SQLite. So fname is equal to request.post.get, then bracket fname as submitted by Ajax. Then let me paste this multiple times. Okay, so after that, this is gonna be the last name. Okay, okay, that is phone number. Okay, phone number and a file. Okay, then a print. I want to print the first name to be sure if it has been received in the Django backend. So print f name. Okay. As you can see, make sure you have imported the file system storage and the model. Okay, the model we are going to save the information is model called book, which contains the first name, last name, email, phone number, and the file, which is attachment when user submitting a request. So FFC is equal to file system storage, then a bracket. You want to initialize the object so as or file system storage so as we can be able to save the file in back end in the back end, not backend database, in the computer disk. So the file name is equal to fss.save, then a bracket, file.name, comma, file URL is equal to uss.url bracket, file name, print. I want to print the name of the file submitted in the Django backend. So A is equal to fname, fname, lname, email, comma, phone is equal to phone number. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the last information to be saved in backend database. So attachment is equal to file. Okay, a.save bracket, then a return a JSON response. Okay, return JSON response. status, okay, 1. I think this is perfect. Okay, let me go to urls.py to place the URL for the function to handle the submitted information from the front end to the back end. So company upload file underscore upload name is equal to file upload. Okay, let me put the URL. So URL is file upload, file underscore upload. Okay, the first name. Let me refresh the browser and see what is happening. Okay, I can see there is error here. Let me see if there is anything wrong. Oh, here email. There's something forgotten here on email. It should be email is equal to email. That's perfect. Control S to save the changes. Then refresh the browser. Let me close the inspect section. Control U to view the source code. You can see how the Django are sending the unique CSFR token when user refresh the browser. Okay, so let me inspect. Okay, let me put in the first name. Okay, I'm thinking which is beautiful name. I should be careful. The first name should be, let me put David James. The phone number is blah 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 blah. The email is Moses Moses@gmail.com. So let me choose the file. Okay, then let me hit the submit button. You can see data sent to the backend. So this is how you can submit or upload the file in the Django without refreshing the browser. So you can see here, this is the information of David James. Okay, data sent to the backend. So I want to add something here. Once we submit the form, I want to clean the form. Okay, okay, so u form, okay, 0 dot reset. Okay, so this is the div with ID result for displaying a text message once the request is submitted successful to the backend database. Okay, so result dot append. Okay, so this should be request delivered. The request was sent, was successful, submitted, any message to the user, but don't make them shock of your words. So request is submitted. So request is submitted successful. Okay. Okay, so result dot append. Okay, so I just want to empty the div, right? Let me do one magic here. Let me write something. Hi Mose. Okay, you can see we are able to see hi. So let me uncomment this, save and refresh the browser. You can see hi cannot be seen. The purpose is when user submit a company attachment and other information, okay, company information and other information, jQuery should be able to clean the form. So once this client wants again to use the app, he or she will meet where she added. So Sarah Alvin, phone number, email, Sarah Alvin 97 at gmail.com, and I choose file. Okay, so this is actually the end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for the next video update. I missed you. I'm back now. You're welcome. You can see? Yes.